Another year, another State of the Nation address. Only this time, it's a new administration, a new president. But it's not just any new president, he's a Marcos, something the forces that ousted his father 36 years ago never saw coming. A wild pendulum swing, a 180-degree turnaround from 1986 to 2022. So now we can't use the term post-Marcos to describe every Congress since 1986 because, well, it doesn't apply anymore. Because Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. is president and he's delivering his first SONA on July 25th.
Ladies and gentlemen, honorable members of Congress, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Which, as tradition and ritual dictate, go by clockwork. A State of the Nation address is delivered every single year, every fourth Monday of July, in the plenary hall of this Batasan Pambansa. Shortly before 4 in the afternoon, the president disembarks from a chopper and is welcomed by the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces and the Sergeants at Arms of both the Senate and House of Representatives. This welcome symbolizes the fact that the executive and legislative are co-equal branches of government. AFP Chief of Staff General Andres Centino, appointed by former President Duterte and extended by President Marcos, escorts the president through an honor guard for arrival honors. Waiting at the end of that honor guard formation will be the Senate President, Juan Miguel Zubiri, and the Speaker of the House, Martin Romualdez, the president's first cousin on his mother's side. There was a Speaker Daniel Romualdez, Imelda's uncle, from 1957 to 1962, 3 years before Marcos Sr. became president. So as the president enters the Batasan, he's brought first to a holding room to wait for the appointed time.
Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
And when that appointed time comes, he's led to the session hall where he makes his entrance. Now that pandemic restrictions have eased up a bit, the SONA red carpet fashion show may be back to a certain extent, so the plenary hall will be filled with an extremely well-dressed crowd. By the time the president ascends the rostrum, the joint session will already have been called to order with a bang of 2 gables and the mounting of the Senate and House maces on their holders. The only other 2 times when Congress is in joint session is when it convenes as the National Board of Canvassers to canvass the votes cast for president and vice president, as it did in May. And when it considers martial law, as it did in July 2017, when it extended martial law in Mindanao because of the siege of Marawi City. For CNN Philippines, I'm Pia Hontiveros.